And here we have LR Trunks and Goten. Summonable LR that is aged in a questionable manner. They are a unit, I would say, that's hurt pretty badly by their link set as well. You know, we're in the post-link level system update world, and they don't really have a lot of characters that share an awful lot of links with them. It's pretty bad. Again, their link set is very wonky. Key, a lot of times, will not be an issue for this unit, but they also debuff themselves on their 12-key super attack, which is an issue. There's just problems with this character that really, to me, opens them up for a potential, I would say, easy A. Now that LR Goku and Frieza have gotten an easy A, I think Trunks and Goten would actually be an outstanding easy A candidate. Oh my goodness, 68k defense is not good, by the way. So here's the thing with this unit, right? We have them, we're running the youth category team. I guess this is, I said youth, but this is, Gotenks is giving special pose 170% across the board. Like, I'm running youth, but Goten and Trunks are on special pose, so they're getting full 170% across the board. And 68k is not that impressive. With the new Dokkan Fest Trunks and Goten, we are going to share a few links. So Trunks and Goten's link set is Z Fighters, the Innocents, Prodigies, Budding Warrior, Shocking Speed, Shattering Limit, and Legendary Power. So we have Innocents, Prodigies, and Budding Warrior active. I mean, that is what? 45% attack with Dokkan Fest, Trunks, and Goten. So that's the thing with a lot of these units, you know, these Trunks and Goten units and stuff like that, is we are getting a lot of attack from all these characters, right? Key is not really that, I mean, look at this. We are at 21 key right there, because Trunks and Goten have a mechanic. They'll give themselves 3 to 9 key randomly at the start of turn. And I do want to point out that AGL Pan did super attack twice last turn, which does factor in. Okay, so yep, LR Trunks and Goten will activate the active skill and the unit super attack for the Dokkan Fest one. 4 mil. Okay, well, we got Super Saiyan 3. So the way this unit works, right, they get 120% attack on super attack. We're going to see some, I think, higher numbers from them than people are probably going to expect because of the fact that they get 120% on super. You know, those types of passives where you get attack on super attack leads to really big numbers with support type units, right? Now, the thing about Trunks and Goten that makes them sort of unique or different or interesting or whatever you want to say is that they have basically 4 different super attacks between their 18 key and their 12 key. Like, it's fusion. They fuse into basically 4 different forms of Gotenks, right? I'm actually going to push off Bra. I brought B-Pan, but B-Pan's actually not really going to be that good for Trunks and Goten because of the fact that they are an attack buff on super attack character. So I feel like bringing B-Pan probably wasn't even that good of an idea, but whatever, it's fine. So their best super attack, Trunks and Goten, you have a 30% chance when doing their 18-key super attack to get Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, which we got. He greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. So after supering with Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, their defense was 90k. Not good. Duh. Then they have a 70% chance on their 18 key to do Super Saiyan 1 Gotenks. He gives them a 30% defensive buff for 1 turn. And then their 12 key super attack, it's a 50-50 coin flip for either Fat Gotenks or Skinny Gotenks. Fat Gotenks lowers your own attack for 1 turn, and then Skinny Gotenks lowers your attack and defense for 1 turn, which is really not good, right? Obviously. All right, so what do they share with Pan? Oh, they share quite a bit, actually. So we have, what, Innocence, Shattering Limit, and Shocking Speed. So, I mean, we could get, wow, yeah, we could do a lot with their link set right here. I actually really want to get this turn with so many of their links active. Pan is not going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to do this. I don't think Pan will finish this Vegeta off. She's not going to hit very hard. No, this is a pretty good rotation for Trunks and Goten right here. So they have everything active except for Z Fighters and Legendary Power right there. 112k defense is better. And again, remember that they get their support type, or they get their attack buff on super. So they're going to do way more damage than we saw from them last turn. Okay, and they're up to, oh wow, 6.59. We got Super Saiyan 3 again, okay. I mean, that's a good number, right? People would not be expecting this unit to be putting up damage numbers. Like, I promise you. Like, I hear a lot of people say, yeah, Trunks and Goten are the worst zonal LR. And it's like, they're putting up good numbers right now, but I mean, we are on a team, like, built for them, right? And we do have a lot of support. And it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, do we want to run Trunks and Goten? Or do you just want to run, like, Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, right? Because that's another thing when talking about certain units, right? Like, the case could be made that, like, I don't know, like, Blue Kaioken Goku, SCR Blue Kaioken Goku has got some assets with the Spirit Bomb and stuff like that, right? For sure. But what if we then say it like this? Okay, yeah, Blue Kaioken Goku does some good stuff, but, like, on team building, are we going to bring him or, like, LR Universe 7, right? Like, the far superior unit in, like, every single way. Like, what are we going to do? So, like, that kind of leads into it, too, where it's like Trunks and Goten can put up good numbers if we completely build the team around them to the point where the team is way worse than if we just would leave Trunks and Goten off the team, right? Like, that's one of the big things to keep in mind with a unit like this. But, I mean, next turn, we might even get higher attack stats on this turn. I don't know. I think the support... we're looking good in terms of our key situation. What do you think? Are we doing okay? So we have Innocence, Shocking Speed, and Shattering the Limit. Defense is at 112k. Let's see. I'm not sure if their defense is going to be, or their attack is going to be higher or lower. Well, keep in mind the number should be lower because we're not going to get Super Saiyan 3 turns in a row, right? It's not happening. But, I mean, we could see another 6 million attack stat. But again, yeah, I'm not sure, like, all those links Trunks and Goten had probably was better. Yeah, 6.22. I think it might have been, well, no, I think if we had gotten Super Saiyan on this turn, we would have did more damage. I mean, they're putting up good numbers. Like, their attack numbers are good, but their defense, like, you know, we need 50% support pan for them to be at 100k defense, so, like, that definitely hurts. But, like, look at this unit, the numbers they're putting up, like, after they EZA, they could be putting up some good stuff, man. They could be good after an EZA. Oh, yeah. Now, one thing to keep in mind with Trunks and Goten here is that this Bio Broly movie update is going to be very, very positive for them, right? One of the big reasons would be our boy Krillin. Keep in mind that Krillin is giving 40%, he's giving 4 key and 60% attack and defense to Trunks and Goten units. That includes LR Trunks and Goten. So on any of these teams where you can get the two of them together, which we can right here, this is the Prodigal Warrior / Kamehameha team, and we are able to rock Krillin on here. This is going to be one of their best setups, I think, is this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, because he does share a few links with them, right? Z Fighter, Shocking Speed, and Shattering Limit. Z Fighter is a decent attack link, right? It's going to be able to get you 20% attack at level 10. Alright, so let's see what damage numbers we're going to get from Trunks and Goten here. Now, again, look at their key. Like, this Gohan would be really... This guy needs an... This guy, I'm telling you, he gets an EZA, he could become a god tier unit. He's good right now, but, like, the problem with him is he doesn't give key. I don't really care about units supporting too much unless they give key. Key is the most important aspect of support-type passives. So, I mean, him just giving a 35% attack and defense is awesome, but, like, we need key from that as well, right? So, Trunks and Goten, though, like, on this rotation, we're built up, right? This is a 23 key super attack we'll be able to get. We're going to have, oh, this is 6 out of 7. I'm actually just going to use a shoe item right here. I'm going to give them 24 key, because this is turn 1. So, turn 1, 24 key with Trunks and Goten. Let's see what they do. I feel like this is going to be a pretty good number turn 1. Again, this is probably going to be much better than people thought they could do. Yeah, 6 million, right? Like, key is not an issue for them. The problem with them, some of these LRs are definitely going to be able to put up numbers people would not expect. But the thing is that, like, yeah, it's awesome Trunks and Goten can do a 6 million attack stat, but to say they have, like, poor defense doesn't really grasp how bad their defense is, right? Like, it's really bad, right? Like, Majin Vegeta, in LR Gohan, a lot of these characters, that's the thing, they have, like, virtually no defense whatsoever. So, like, those three, you know, I would say, like, Majin Vegeta, LR Gohan, LR Broly, right, Trunks and Goten, Like, these are characters that could put up wicked attack stats, but they've got no defense to speak of whatsoever. Okay, so the Whis Tempora is going to go ahead and activate. That's fine. So we're going to have full 24 key. We're only going to have Z Fighter, Shocking Speed, and Shattering Limit active, but we know what the boy Krillin does on this rotation. So I think I want to... I don't think Krillin would finish off this Trunks right here, so we'll go ahead and do that right there. Let's see what Trunks and Goten do. They're at 119k defense right here. Again, this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan does wonders for this unit in terms of links and attack and defense and stuff like that. Again, Krillin is good. He is, I do not regret 6.9, dude. Oh, we got Super Saiyan 3, that's why. I do not regret whatsoever rainbowing Krillin. 8,000 stones or whatever it took to rainbow him, worth it. He's so good. Like, Krillin is, I had to have him rainbowed. I had to. He's too good. Like for me always doing like showcases and shit like that, it was a must. He had to be rainbowed. So, all right, then this, here's the thing, like LR Trunks and Goten would fit great on the Trunks and Goten team. Here's what I think they need, right? If only, like, if they got their EZA, and let's just say they gave, like, a minor support type passive, so, like, maybe they gave, like, 2 key and 20% attack and defense to the rotation, that is the way you could overcome their bad link set, which is just all over the place, right? Like, Z Fighters, Innocence, Prodigies, Shattering Limit, Shocking Speed, Budding Warrior, Legendary Power, it's all over the place. So, by making them a support type unit as well, we would get rid of that problem, right? Because then you could still run them, even if they're not going to be able to really help out that good in terms of their links on some of these teams and stuff like that. All right, so all we're going to get here is Shattering the Limit. I mean, we got pretty good luck with AGL Orbs right there, so we're going to get full 24 key. So let's see how much damage they could do here. But again, I mean, you guys are seeing... I need to do a team without support. That's pretty important, though, right? Because, like, obviously with Krillin, we're getting really big numbers. You know, STR Goten creating rainbow orbs and stuff like that. Key is probably just not going to be an issue for Trunks and Goten. 4.41 right here. I mean, you know, getting like 3 to 9 key, like if they get like 6 key or above from their passive, like that's a lot. They're really giving themselves a lot of key at the start of turn, right? All right, guys. This is where showcases sometimes can become a nightmare. So I like to jump around, you know, plenty of different like bosses and locations for these like I'm not just trying to do like one stage over and over during the showcase. This might be the best rotation for Trunks and Goten right here. AGL Pan, Krillin, and then Trunks and Goten right there. Dude, if we seals Trunks and Goten, I'm gonna be salty. I don't want him to seal Pan either, because we can get Pan to super attack first. Of course, it's gonna happen. Yup. Oh, funny. Very funny. Look at that. Dude, we're starting with full key with them. Look at that. But this is a huge pain in the ass, because now I guess I could just chill for a while and we can just go ahead and cycle Krillin around. But this is why sometimes, like, we got the rotation I wanted turn 1. That would have been so cool to see. Like, that would have been like turn 1, 7 million by them. Now, obviously, like, there's no building or stacking or anything that they do. So the attack stat we'll get when Krillin comes back on turn 5 or whatever. Yeah, turn 5, right? Or it might be turn 6, whichever turn it's going to be. When he comes back on that turn, this is the same attack stat we could have gotten in turn 1 anyway, right? Okay, so I guess we'll just chill here for a second. If we seals again, I'm probably just going to make a cut until we get the rotation I want again. We, of course, are rocking the Hybrid Saiyan / Savior team. So, for a while, right, I was just sort of like that team, Ultimate Gohan's team, is just like, you know, you're just, for me, I mean, at least me, I was pretty much just running the Hybrid Saiyan aspect of it. But, I mean, now that you got Tech Krillin on there, you do have AGL Pycon, you have some of the units like, you know, 50% support Tien. Like, Saviors has got some good units on there. So now, like, that works as a really good supplement to Hybrid Saiyans, right? Because now, the Hybrid Saiyan team has the super physical support, super STR, super int, super AGL, and then you can get super attack on there as well thanks to Gohan's leader skill. So you have all 5 of the 50% supports are on the Hybrid Saiyan team basically right now. So like the Hybrid Saiyan team, you know, using these powerful 50% supports is going to be super good. Okay, so this is going to be a solid turn. We're not going to be able to super attack with Pan first, giving us the big attack buff, but that's okay. 125k defense. Remember that Kid Trunks is giving 18% attack and defense, because remember, I mean, well, Krillin is on the team. We also have a Trunks and Goten in the same rotation as well. So Trunks and Goten should be able to put up a pretty good attack set right here. Again, all we've seen is pretty consistent good numbers out of them. After this, we'll do one more run where we won't have supports, and we'll see how well Trunks and Goten will fare not using any support types. And that's 6 mil. Like, they could consistently put up good damage. But, I mean, you know, again, they get all their attack on super attack, so that just lends to them putting up bigger numbers, right? Keep in mind that with all these numbers they're doing, their defense sucks ass. Like, the Dokkan Fest Trunks and Goten that just dropped, they can do all these similar type numbers, except they're also, here, let's get rid of Beerus now. We can go ahead and get rid of Beerus at this point. Like, the Dokkan Fest Trunks and Goten, like, they could do these similar type attack numbers and stuff like that, except their defense is then, like, 200k plus after they super attack. Whereas, like, LR Trunks and Goten are, like, hovering around 100k or something like that. Like, I guess on one of these turns where they're at, like, 120k defense, if they went Super Saiyan 3, I mean, they'd be close to 200k. They'd be, like, 180k, right? But, like, on one of these rotations where their defense is, like, 50k or less, like, they're not going to impress anyone or anything with the low defensive numbers that they're going to be rocking, right? It's not going to be impressive whatsoever. All right, couple more turns and we'll be able to get Krillin back. I just need to get out of this Whis phase right here. This would be so good for showcases like the Bojack event. If only Whis did not randomly seal your characters. It's a huge pain, Whis doing that. It's not fun. Do we get anything from Pikkon? What do we get? Just shocking speed. Okay, so we're not going to get anything from Pikkon right here. We can have Pikkon work as a support type unit, actually. Here, I'm going to go and pop a shoe to give them 24 key. This should be a pretty good turn for them, actually. Because, again, Pikkon will do this. They're at 112k, but it's going to go up. Because, again, Pikkon with Type Orbs turns into a support. How much damage are we getting right here? 6.11. That's Super Saiyan 3 as well. Remember, Super Saiyan 3 is very good. 50% attack and defense on super attack. Very helpful. Pretty good. We haven't even gotten the 12-key super attack animations yet, huh? I probably should get those in this video as well. Okay, so let's just go into Ultimate Gohan and let's just finish this phase of Beerus off. Because Gohan is going to be super effective against all types, since Beerus has above 58% HP. We'll finish this phase off. Next phase, we'll be able to get the Big Daddy rotation I want, which Pan, Krillin, and Trunks and Goten. I believe that will probably be their best setup, probably. Especially with Pan super attacking first and stuff like that. But we'll see. I'm probably just going to use key-up items to make sure we just finish Beerus off right here as well. I don't even need to. Yeah, I'm not even going to transform with this Gohan. Beerus should be done. I shouldn't need to transform with the second Ultimate Gohan right there. Because Kid Trunks is going to hit very, very hard on this rotation. That Kid Trunks is phenomenal. That EZA Kid Trunks, a real beast. So, all the Goten and Trunks units really are looking good after this update. Oh, goodbye, Beerus. Okay. Alright, see ya. Okay. So now we get the big turn right here. This should be the big one. Again, we'll have Pan go ahead and super attack first. I love that the turn starts and they have 24 key. Like, that's just a good look for them, right? Like, don't even need key. All right, so what do we got? 100. Wow. Oh, my goodness. 157k defense. That's pretty good. Because remember, Super Saiyan Gotenks is going to give them 30% defense. And Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is going to give them 50% defense. Either way, they're over 200k defense after they super attack on this turn. Now, this isn't really realistic. And you don't want to leave Krillin and Trunks and Goten on rotation, but you certainly can have Krillin and Trunks and Goten on the same team. That's not unrealistic. And we get up to 6.87. That's what. So, with Super Saiyan 3, we would be over a 7 million attack stat with that rotation. Over 7 million. That's pretty good. Like, they're able to put up really good numbers, and their defense on that turn was over 200k as well, or right around 200k. So, again, they're not quite as bad as people think, but it's like, you want to know who would be way better in that slot than them? Is just the Dokkan Fest Trunks and Goten. Would work way better, right? So, alright, now let's just do a team, because we haven't done it yet. Let's do a team where we have no support type buffs and see how well they fare. Alright, so here we are on a rotation. Again, there's no support here. This whole team is going to have no support. Looks like we are going to be able to get the 18-key super attack, though, again. But let's see what damage numbers we get. Now, actually, wait, LR Hercule, he doesn't have... I think he just buffs his own defense on super attack. Yeah, that's what LR Hercule does. Okay. So let's see what Trunks and Goten, what numbers they can put up here without any support type units, but we still are able to get a lot of key. Now, obviously, AGL Super Vegito, he can sort of have a little bit of a support type effect when he super attacks, but that's why I put him in the last slot right here. Oh, what links do we have active right here? Shocking Speed, Legendary Power, Shattering the Limit, and Innocence. Yeah, so we did have a lot of their links active. Shocking Speed, Innocence, Shattering Limit, Legendary Power. We had 4 links active right here on this rotation. I didn't check. 3.39, I mean, that's still decent, right? Like, it's not really that bad, because there are support type units we could run, like High School Gohan, right? Where High School Gohan, you could bring High School Gohan in the difficult events. And High School Gohan will work well with them, actually, because doesn't High School Gohan have Z Fighters? I think he does. Yeah, dude, High School Gohan would work really well with them. I was going to do a run with him, but, like, we've already seen enough. High School Gohan has Z Fighters and Shattering the Limit with them, those 2 links. And then he gives him the 2 key and 30% attack and defense. High School Gohan is just such a ridiculous... He is so stupid, High School Gohan. They really, really knocked it out of the park with him. Okay, so I guess let's do like a couple more rotations. I do also want to make sure again to get both of their 12-key super attack animations in the video here, because we literally haven't gotten a 12-key super attack yet. I mean, I guess that's a good indictment of this unit, because I have used some key up items just to get them to like 24 key from like 22 key or something like that, but we haven't had to use a key up item just to get them their 18 key. Like, they're pretty consistently able to do that. So key is not an issue with them. Again, with an EZA, if they just like had defense at the start of turn, and then again they gave like a moderate support type buff, is really all they would need. All right, so we have Shocking Speed and Legendary Power right here. We could actually get a lot. Yeah, Innocence, Shocking Speed, Legendary Power, and Shattering Limit right there. Okay, let me do this. That's not a super attack. Again, we're going to be able to get the 18 key just every single turn. We've been able to get it. Let's see what attacks that they do right here. And then after this, I might just cut and we'll get the 12-key super attack animations. Because, I mean, I guess we're seeing the numbers Trunks and Goten can do. Around 3 million without support is where they're hovering. Not bad. Again, I'll take this. I'll take this level of production. It's just that they've aged and they're one-dimensional, right? All they're doing is damage. There's no support. They're hurting the team with links. They don't have defense, right? So this is a unit that people who, the wowie zowie big numbers crew would love them. But, like, that's pretty much it. All right, so I guess I'll just cut. We'll get these 2 12-key super attack animations, and then we shall be done. Alright, so let's get this 12-key super attack animation right here. Now, let's see which one we get, too, because they have different debuff effects on themselves, depending upon which 12-key we actually manage to get. Oh, 3 dodge. Okay, so we get Fat Gotenks. Fat Gotenks lowers our own attack for 1 turn. And then I'm going to keep going. We'll do 1 more run. And let's just get the Skinny Gotenks animation in here. Skinny Gotenks is really bad because he lowers your attack and defense. That's why additionals are a risky proposition for this unit. And that's why an EZA would be really good to sort of get rid of that negative sort of effect that they have right there. You know, it would be really good for them not to debuff themselves on Super, right? Alright, so let's get another 12-key super attack animation. I guess we'll see their attack stat, but I'm just going to go until we get the Skinny Gotenks, right? Just to get it in the video here. Again, I was pretty satisfied, I would say, with Trunks and Goten's performance here. I mean, there's no point in really putting all this effort into this unit, getting them to getting them to level 10 links and stuff like that, though. Obviously, until, like, an EZA would be coming. But, you know, they do still have summonable LR power, no doubt about that. We got Fat Gotenks again. Again, it's 50-50 chance, so we'll just skip ahead till the next rotation. Maybe they'll get Skinny Gotenks this time. Hopefully they will. Alright, one more 12-key super attack animation. Let's see what Trunks and Goten... I mean, they're putting up... I mean, they almost hit 3 million that last time with a 12-key super attack. That's not bad, because remember, they are debuffing their own attack no matter what, either Fat or Skinny Gotenks. But Skinny Gotenks right here also debuffs both attack and defense. So obviously that's very not ideal to have your defense debuffed as well. Like, you definitely don't want that to happen. That's an archaic unit design for real right there. So... there we go. There was LR, Trunks, and Goten. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm sure the attack numbers they put up here were probably surprising to a lot of people, but, I mean, they're a summonable LR, right? The summonable LRs can put up big stats. There's no doubt about that. It's just that they have no defense to match it. They have no utility. Their link set's bad. Their defense is really high, by the way. 15,400, that's high. Their attack is pretty good as well. Again, with an EZA, this unit could be very nasty. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.